Mums and dads of Norwich, do you find your little one spends more time listening to this guy and focused on this guy, and spends all their time absorbed like they've been brainwashed or they're being mentally controlled by this? In the next few minutes, I want to tell you how to get your child some downtime on screen time. My name's Steve Cowan. I'm Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt right here in Norwich, and for the past 15 to 20 years our focus here for our kids classes has not only been on how to teach them the great martial art, the beautiful martial art of Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, but also how to bring back respect, bring back discipline, loyalty, patience, determination, family values, focus and listening skills. How many would you like that? Hey, I need my child to listen. When they get ready for school, they're going to eat their dinner. I want them to listen to me. We bring that back and we work and focus on these on a monthly basis. You see, the problem we have today is that our generation, the generation of new kids, are all about screen time. They all want to be on the Xbox, the PlayStation, on the tablet, or grab someone's phone and watch YouTube. Have you ever gone out lately? Have you ever eaten out? You've gone out with your kids. What's the first thing they ask for? Food? Hey, I want a milkshake. Hey, no. They ask for your phone. Can I have your phone to watch YouTube? And I want to watch my favourite series, and what happens? They can skip ahead. They can forward stuff they don't like. And you'll hear all these things going off, these buzzes and bings and notifications and people talking to them. And do you know what that's doing? That's releasing a chemical in the brain. It's called dopamine. It's like, what can we say dopamine's like? We can say dopamine is very similar to taking drugs. It's very similar to gambling. Do you want that for your kid? I certainly don't want it for mine. And what if all the kids that come to our class in our Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu school, I definitely don't want that for these guys. You see, we focus each and every month. We have a different subject. Maybe it's respect. Maybe it's focus. Maybe it's discipline, determination, patience, believing in yourself, goal setting, fairness. So many. Each and every month we focus on a different subject. You see, the problem is these values are very hard to find these days because it's too easy for the guys, the kids, to jump on the... It's easy, isn't it? It's easy. We want to do something. So we just give the kids the phone, the tablet, go play there. Yeah, I'm busy. You do your thing, we'll do ours. But is that really working? Is that, and then you want your child to do something, and it ends up into a shouting match, and you get angry, they get angry, they go crying, you get upset, you get a release of hormone chemicals, they get a release of hormone chemicals, and nobody gets anywhere. They simply go back on the screen. You go and sit, and you're upset. Instead, what if we could use that release of chemicals, the dopamine, the endorphins, the serotonin, to do something good? What if there was a replacement for the release of those chemicals? For example, instead of getting all the notifications, the pings, etc., what if there was a replacement? Something like Jiu-Jitsu. Because in our class, we teach the kids how to learn about respect, loyalty, etc. But let me ask you one more question. If you had to teach someone about respect, how would you do it? What would you say to them? How would you keep someone's attention span that is 30 seconds? How could you sit them down and talk to them? Hey, I want to tell you about respect. It's not going to work because I'm not going to get bored and turn off. Okay, how about, what's the biggest thing we want? We want our child to listen to us. So, hey, I want to teach you today about focus and listening. By the time you get to 30 seconds, the focus is gone. So it's very hard. And not only that, how do you say it? How do you even know? Do we know? I mean, 15 years ago, when I started teaching the children's classes, I didn't know. I couldn't teach what respect is. I couldn't teach what discipline meant. If someone asked me what discipline meant, I couldn't answer you. It's not until we did the child psychology course for martial arts that now we know, not just know, but we know it down to an exact science of how to build up these guys, to teach them these things. You see, we don't just sit down and talk about it. We have interactive games that make it fun. So for example, if working on respect, we don't just, hey, let's talk about respect today. What we do They also play an interactive game, and the kids will have so much fun playing the game. They'll be coming home saying, "Hey mum, hey dad, I learned about this. We did this funny thing." And what that does, that teaches you about respect, because respect is this. And you know what we found? We found that when the kids start to learn and the parents don't know, it's the children that go home and teach their parents about the life skills, discipline, focus, listening. They're all the things we do here at Icon Jiu-Jitsu team. Now, I did say I was going to tell you one thing that could really help your child focus. Obviously, you've got screen time. Let's say they're fully on, 100% addicted to the screen time now. We've got to give them some downtime. And how are we going to get downtime? You need to replace it. Remember, it's like a drug feeling. You can't just go cold turkey. You got to get them off slowly. But if we get them off, you need to replace it with something. You need to replace it with something else that's going to give them the same sort of feeling. The same feeling of that dopamine release. Yeah, that same feeling, the oxytocin, the happiness, the social skills, social feelings, you know, the happiness feeling. Yeah? And how are we going to do that? Well, each and every class we do, we have 4 ways that we release all of those things in a class. Every week we focus on releasing that. We focus on focus for the guys, and every month we'll focus on a different subject. We're currently on determination. Okay, we just finished up respect, we finished up loyalty, and like I said before, the kids are going home and teaching their parents about the respect, about what is discipline, because it's very hard for us to know unless we learn about it. Well, my name's Steve Cowan, anyway, like I said, and I run Icon Jiu-Jitsu team right here in Norwich, and we help the little guys become big guys up here, guys that listen, okay, and are respectful to their parents, because that's exactly what we do. We are respectful here, and we teach them what respect means and how important it is to be respectful to your parents and listen to your parents and be loyal to the family, not to the screen time. So if you think that something like that could help you and your child, and you're looking for some replacement for the screen time and want some downtime or mat time, why not hook up with me? My name's Steve Cowan. I'll tell you what I offer as well. For the next 5 people, I'm going to offer a free consultation. I don't like to call it consultation, actually. I like to call it more of a meet up and chat. So I'm going to invite you to come by to my facility where it's just me, you, and the little ones. And let's have a chat about how we can help you. Yeah, we can go over all the different ways that we work. How do we teach respect? How do we teach discipline? It's about 20 minutes, 30 minutes. We'll sit down, introduce a great icebreaker as well for if your child's a little bit shy. It's a great icebreaker to come and meet someone. We have a few games we play with them there. And they'll go, I promise you, they will go away with a smile on their face. And they go away with a little bit of skill and a little bit of focus. I will give them a little bit of focus for free, and I'll give you a few tips when you come by. But you're going to have to hook up, and you have to be one of the 5 people. Now, I don't normally do one-to-ones anymore. I have my guys do. My team does that for me. But what I'm offering right now is 5 one-to-one meet-up and chats so that we can get this message across. Okay? My name's Steve Cowan. I'm going to put a link above. Click the link, put your details in, and we'll get someone to get in contact with you, or you can contact us, and we'll arrange a time for you to swing by the gym and grab one of those 5, but only 5, so make sure you're quick. I can't do too many, okay? Obviously I need to focus myself, and if I overdo it, I'm not going to give everyone the focus that they really need, and I really want to help the people that need the help. Steve Cowan signing out, and let's get some screen time down, some mat time up. See you soon.